Hey guys, this is Murit from SAP HANA 1 Engineering, and welcome to part 5 of our video tutorial series to launch and set up HANA 1 Revision 80 on AWS. The quickest, easiest, and cheapest way to get your hands on SAP HANA database for productive use. In this video, I will go over how to do some administrative tasks on HANA 1 using our console. So starting from the portal list page, clicking on the DNS name of the instance brings up the console for that instance and opens up the status page. You will notice that the indication saying that the HANA database is being configured has gone away from top of the page. This means that the HANA database is now fully configured and ready to use. You can also see that HANA services are all green. Now looking at the memory trend graph, we can easily see that HANA database has started up. We can also look at the CPU trend as HANA database was being configured. On the administration page, the buttons to start stop HANA that were disabled earlier are now enabled. On the backup recovery page, let us take a quick backup of HANA database. To do so, just click on the backup button and enter your system user password. Once you enter the password, it is automatically validated. And after the password is validated, you can select the option to either do a local only backup, a S3 backup, or both. A local backup means that the backup files are stored on the backup disk of the volume attached to this instance. S3 backup means that the files are pushed to a S3 bucket under your account. If we want to save the backup to the local disk and push it to S3 as well, you can select the both option. For now, I'm just going to do a local backup. I'm going to give it a name and click on the start button. There we go. As you can see on the progress indicator, HANA database backup has started. This indicator is also visible on other pages of HANA 1 console. And again, the buttons are disabled on the administration page. Oh look, looks like backup has already finished. It took only a few seconds as there is nothing in the database yet. Now selecting that backup, I am going to perform a HANA database recovery. To do that, select a backup and click on the recover button. You will have to validate the HTTP ADM password to do a successful recovery. HANA database recovery takes a while as it starts and stops HANA database. Coming back to our instance after about 10 minutes, we can see that the recovery operation has ended, and it took about 8 minutes. On the administration page, the button to stop HANA database is now enabled. And on the status page, all HANA services are back in green. You will also notice that the backup volume size has increased slightly from the database backup we took earlier. Looking at the memory and CPU 10 graphs, we can easily see when HANA went down for recovery and came back up. Before we end, let it install an add-on. To do that, let's go to the add-ons page. Let's install the Lumira Samplers add-on. Click on the Install button and Install button once again on the pop-up. You will notice that it has moved to the Installing section of the page. If you click on the add-ons card, you can get details about that add-on and see exactly what step it is executing as it is being installed. If you see a red icon next to add-ons text on top of the page, it means that there is an add-on in process of being installed and needs some input from the user. Clicking on the input button of the add-ons card, we see that this add-on needs HANA's system user's password. After entering the password, click on the submit button. we can now see that the add-on is being installed. While that is happening, let us see what other buttons on this page do. Clicking on the Ignore button on an add-on moves that add-on to the Ignored section of the page. This is useful if there is an add-on that you do not want on the front of your add-ons page every time you get on here. Going to the Install section of the page shows that the Lumira samplers installed went OK. Clicking on the card will show you some more details, including the option to uninstall it. On the Ignored section of the page, you will see add-ons that were ignored earlier from the front of the add-ons page. From here, you can either install the add-on directly or move it back to the new section. So far in the video, we have done a quick backup for HANA, recovered HANA from a backup, and installed an add-on. If you have any questions regarding anything I presented in this video or have any other questions regarding HANA, please head on over to our community support forums. Thank you for watching.